I am going to show you how to make a garter slip chain bracelet, and I'm using a 56/4 inch gauge, 56 peg 4th inch gauge Cindy wood loom, but we're only going to be using a small number of pegs. So if you have a loom with a small gauge, you can do this on that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an E-wrap cast on. You're going to cast on 16 pegs. You're going to knit 3. Purl 1. E-wrap 2. Purl 1. E-wrap 2. Purl 1. E-wrap 2. Purl 1. Knit 3. Okay, that gets us started. Now at this point, this next row, the next 4 rows is the 4-row set that you're going to continue. So this is row 1 of the 4-row set. You're going to purl 3. Then purl 1. Skip 2. 1, 2, send it behind. Purl 1. E-wrap 2. Purl 1. Skip 2. Purl 1. Purl 3. That's row 1. Here's row 2. Knit 3. Purl 1. E-wrap 2. Purl 1. E-wrap 2. Purl 1. E-wrap 2. Purl 1. Knit 3. Now this is row 3 of the 4-row set. Purl 3. purl 1, skip 2, purl 1, wrap chain 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you're going to lift that up and decrease to the next peg. Toss the bottom loop over. Move your loop down. Then you're going to find your original loop. And it's hard to see what it is, but you're going to follow that previous peg back, and it's the first stitch that you can easily see at the base of your chain. You're going to put that back on, and that creates your chain. As you can see here. Now you're going to purl 1, skip 2, purl 1, and purl 3. Now you're going to knit 3, and this is the row 4, the last row of our set. Purl 1, wrap 2, purl 1, wrap 2, purl 1, wrap 2, purl 1, knit 3. You're going to continue to do that 4-row pattern set until you have it the length you need to be able to add a rhinestone button to easily button around the wrist. So go ahead, pause the video, and complete the length that you need, and then I will go from there. Okay, I have done 7 inches, which is the size of my wrist, and I've just kind of measured that out. Now I'm ready to cast off and finish up my bracelet. So what I'm going to do is knit 2, move that one over to the previous peg, knit the bottom one over, move that over, knit the next peg, and move that one over, and then move that one over. Knit the next peg, and you'll do this all the way across. because it stretches. That's the reason why. It looks small. Now what I'm going to do is go in and tighten up my original cast on. You go to the opposite end of your working tail, which is over here, and then you go in and you find your original loops for your cast on. It's harder on the pearl pegs. Instead of it being right in front of you, it's going to be sitting in the back. As you can see here, that's sitting in the back, so you'll have to pull from there. Last one might give you a little more trouble. Okay, and pull through. Now I'm going to add a rhinestone button to my connector, but you will need a crochet hook to go in and chain the middle. And last one. Okay, there you have your chain. Now what you'll want to do is you'll want to sew that together, and then you'll want to sew your button here, and then your chain should go around it like that, and that's your clasp. So go ahead and sew that up, sew your button on, and then button it together, and it should be able to just fit around the wrist. It's going to look a little smaller, but it'll fit nice and cleanly around the wrist. And that's how you make a garter slip chain bracelet.